The story of how you met.
Yeah, the story of how we met. This is the continuation of it. So the point there is, I think Filipinas are a good match for for Belgians. So cute of the doggy. Hi friends, happy weekend. It's Sunday today, February.
26.
Yeah, it's always Mahal who knows the date.
D-Day -1.
So we don't have weekend vlog, but we do have a special vlog for today's video. It was abrupt. We were just walking. May saliva is flying ba? We were just walking and then it's my first time to walk here in this forest. Is this forest or?
It's more like a park, but
Park,
it's called
but
the Kamerenbos in
Yeah,
Dutch. So
yeah.
it's kind of like a forest.
So my idea was we will pretend that this is our first date. So we will be asking each other questions. So if you're dating, so you will have an idea what to ask with your date. Okay, let's do this. Don't forget to like and
Subscribe.
so yeah, let's do this. In a first date, there's someone walking, so I am shy to talk na.
Yeah.
Ay, Mahal, I want to do this vlog, Manggod, because when we made the vlog how we met each other,
Yeah.
it was not really clear and I did not have time to edit.
It's not clear.
Yeah, and it wasn't really clear, Mahal. Like what we did in our first date. What else pa? Like, I don't know, there was no effort in that vlog because we were talking very quiet.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I don't know. So
And not to the point.
yeah, so now we will share what happened and we will also kind of have fun and good, and then we are walking. We'll go there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, friends, so if you have watched the video how we met,
The story of how you met.
yeah, the story of how we met, this is the continuation of it. So we had a date in Bruges. We ate steak, and then my boyfriend was shy.
So actually, first I asked her out on a date, and I wanted to go for a drink because I think it's low stakes. Like if you like someone or you don't like someone, and then you can say, okay, it was nice having a drink, but I don't feel a spark. Or the opposite, you feel like, okay, yeah, it was nice. We can go for dinner. I think that's a nice in between. But Mahal was more like okay, no, I want to have food.
I am into invested
Yeah.
dates.
He doesn't want a half date.
Half-baked.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
So then we went for a steak.
Yeah.
Her first suggestion I didn't like because she suggested sushi and I don't like seafood. So
Yeah.
that was steak is a good second place, I think. Especially now since I know how much you like steak.
Yeah. But one thing, friends, that you can demand for a first date. But you also need to ask the other person. But for me, I demanded. Did I demand or I just suggested?
You suggested.
I suggested, so it was not really a big demand.
Okay,
but-
I asked you want to go for a drink and said, can we go for dinner instead? And I said, yeah, sure, if that's what you want.
Yeah. So what to ask? Because first dates are going to be awkward, Mahal. It's going to be awkward. I am a talkative person, but I feel wow.
Did you feel awkward as well during our first date?
Not really,
No?
but
No,
the
because you were an
pressure.
expert at first date.
I am an expert. Excuse me for my laugh. It's really like that when I laugh.
I love
Mahal loves me.
Yeah.
Ngee.
And I love your laugh.
Okay, let's continue. For me, because I have observed now that you're kind of awkward.
Yeah.
So it was my assignment to keep the conversation going. So I was asking Mahal.
Especially in the beginning.
In the beginning, yeah. So I was asking Mahal about his profession. And I did not ask pa friends what was he looking for in a dating app.
Yeah.
No, I did not ask pa. It's just about getting to know the person personally.
Yeah.
Did I ask about family?
Yes.
I asked.
We talked about family. You
Yeah.
talked about your family. I talked
Yeah.
about my family.
And I think I have shared na deep stories about my life.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
I think you shared that you were engaged before in the Philippines and before you coming to the
Not super
Netherlands.
engaged because I did not have ring, but
Kind
it
of
was it was kind of like
Ah,
that.
okay.
Okay,
But
so
yeah, anyway,
I
you shared kind of a lot about stuff like that,
yeah.
and I think they just feel more connected to each other.
Yeah, if you become open.
One tip is to not be afraid to share stuff, even though you don't really know the person yet.
Yeah.
But of course, you don't have to feel forced to share things that are traumatic to you.
Yeah, true.
But just like feel like don't try to hold back, because I can see now that if you try to hold back too much, then maybe the conversation won't go anywhere, and then you will both feel like it was not that nice. Won't have a second date.
Yeah, and first impression,
First impression is
Lasts.
important. Yeah.
not forever, but yeah, for first dates.
Yeah.
And if you are dating a Belgian, know that they are really shy, but you are lucky if you meet a Belgian who's really talkative and open to his life.
Yeah.
But mahal, no, you have to ask first before he'll give you the answers, or he'll give you something
Yeah, I won't
about
be
his life.
quick to just share out of the blue about.
Yeah,
something
yeah, he's not
you
like that.
didn't
Up
ask.
until today, are you still like that?
Yeah, I think sometimes I try to be better at it. I do,
Yeah,
but I don't feel often that I need to talk about it, or I just don't have the reflex to talk about it. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I think about it and it passes, and then or I don't think about it, and then,
Yeah. So the point there is, I think Filipinas are a good match for Belgians because we are talkative in general and Belgians are shy. I'm not saying everyone, okay, but at least for my experiences. Okay, Mahal, we're about to end the vlog because we want to enjoy our walk. We are walking here. And what can you advise
I don't know.
to the people who are having their first date? Based on your experience lang. You don't have to be an expert to give an advice, Mahal.
Just don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to open yourself up and just try to get to know the person before like your time passes. Like because you have the first date that you work, and
it doesn't work all the time, no? Like first date and you
Yeah.
don't know if there will be second date.
Exactly,
No,
yeah.
so you have to give your best. Not really give your best.
not
but-
really give your best, but give yourself and the other person the best chance you have to get a clear picture of who you are and
Yeah.
who they
And
are.
and when to ask if they're looking for a serious relationship, Mahal? When is the perfect timing, friends? My boyfriend did not ask for it because he was having doubts and everything, and he was shy.
Yeah.
So I was the one who
I
asked.
don't know what you didn't really ask.
I did not ask what were you looking for in a relationship.
Not really.
What were you looking for on Tinder?
Yeah, no, you didn't.
No,
ask.
I did not ask.
Did
But
not
I
ask
was,
that.
I inserted kind of, no? Because friend, if you have watched, the videos, my videos here. I was always giving up on Tinder because
Yeah.
it was not working for me.
I think at some point I talked about how I was looking for a relationship,
Yeah.
and then you were surprised that I was looking for a
yeah,
relationship.
at that moment I was not really. I was just I was going on dates, but no more expectations about if it will work out or not. So we just talk about it. We had a cinema day.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mahal was consistent, by the way. So that's a green flag.
What do you mean consistent?
If the dates are consistent,
What do you
meaning the person is really interested.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like no waiting 2 weeks without meeting. So maybe the guy has other options. We don't know, but it's a green flag if the dates are consistent. Okay, Mahal?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And in terms of to ask the question, when to ask it, I think it depends if you have an idea of what the other person likes, if you kind of feel like it, or if you really need to. It's depends personally. If you really need to know beforehand, if you want to invest time in the dates, then you need to ask early. If you don't care that much and you like the dates, even though it doesn't
Just to have
necessarily
fun.
yeah, it doesn't necessarily go somewhere. You can wait to ask for it, so maybe you ask, or you put less pressure on it, but I don't think you should wait too long either, because at some point both of you will be wondering where you're going to go with this.
So who will ask?
Either.
Either. Okay. So if you're a guy,
Because
you can
the
do it. If you're a girl,
person-
you can do it as well.
The one who is at that moment the most has the most need to know what is going on, what's
Yeah.
going to happen with the dates.
Yeah, so that's it. Leave a comment below if you have more questions about having a relationship with a Belgian. No, I'm kidding. With a European. Thank you for watching, friends.
Bye.
Goodbye. Thank you, Mahal.
You're welcome, Mahal.
And then the phone falls.
Luckily the phones are waterproof and the water is not that deep, so it wouldn't be
Safe.
the end of the world.